yesterday I went to the bank and I forgot my pin, so I had to meet with somebody. So she's going over everything and she was so happy. She goes, "Are you Tom Fox's wife?" I said, "Yes, I am." And then she gave me the, "How are you doing?" That's all you have to say to me. And but she said he was, he came in the bank a lot and everybody just so highly regards him.
Yeah.
And then I told her what we were doing today, and she got teary-eyed, so did I. So he was a very lovely man. And the reason I chose to do this kind of honor is to celebrate him. Everyone who knows him for his kindness and his generosity.
Yeah. That's right.
The biggest servant heart.
Yeah.
Didn't want any recognition.
None. I know.
Such a behind-the-scenes guy.
Yes, yes. I remember last year when we gave out the first one, you said Tom would probably be mortified by that.
It's better that we do it and it doesn't know. We can't do anything about it.
It's probably being like a little envelope they sneak to you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So it is with, well, I guess I should tell how the selection is made.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, I get a list of people from various staff about where you're serving and your faithfulness. And last year I chose a young man because he's working with, I think it was junior high kids.
Yeah, he still
And
is,
I
yeah.
just feel really strongly that we need more men working with kids.
Yeah. That's right.
And this year I chose the two of both of you because I know that each of you have some substantial health issues and you continue to serve people.
Yeah.
And then that is the heart of Tom.
Yeah. And his legacy lives on for you guys and people like you who serve at the church and love God through the way that they serve. And I think this is just such a beautiful way for Diana and for the Fox family to remember Tom and his legacy by calling out and encouraging, which is something Tom would totally do, people that are like him.
Soul City's family. So I quickly realized that when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So quick story, I don't have like a lot of biological family. So when I was diagnosed in May of last year, they kind of finally felt part of the family. I appreciate it.
Will one of you read what it says?
Yeah. This is the Tom Fox Kindness Award. It says, "Always work to make others happy." And then one of my favorite pictures, for his humility, service, and kindness to Soul City Church. And then there's Galatians 5:22 through 23. It reads, "But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things." Presented by Diana Fox. I thought it was just gonna be like a little certificate. I wasn't ready
Big
to see
upgrade
his
this year.
face. I'm not gonna lie. Tom was one of my favorite people, and you're one of my favorite people. So I thought I would be disqualified if we talk every week. But my first impression of Tom was before I even met him. You guys were on the way to Soul City for you to start serving at Grief Group, and he was driving you, and they said had sent a message along that her husband doesn't care what he does. He'll clean the toilets if he has to. And he just wants to be busy, and he just wants to serve while he's there. And I was leading a small group at the time, and I was like, he's not cleaning toilets. Like, he's coming with me. So then my first time meeting him was the first time you were serving, and man, it's just like he just took me right in, and I just felt at home. Then we played a prank on you that he had hated it, and you were gonna have to find your own way home. Remember? And he played right along with it. He played right along with it, straight face, until we both started laughing, and you were like, "That's not funny." but that was how he was, and every single week that you came and served, he came and set up the auditorium for Alpha. Actually, that's what we were doing in that season, and that's how we became friends. And then, it's one of the reasons why we walk together today. So, biggest honor of my life, honestly.
Tell them about what you called him.
So that same day that we were running around and I called him Bob the whole day, and I kept introducing him because I didn't want, you know, say like I'm thinking like, you know, older guy comes to this younger church. I don't want him to feel left out. So, hey, this is Bob. And so we went into a new room, and everybody, this is Bob. And he was like, you never corrected me. And that matter of fact, that after we played the prank, I said, yeah. So this is, you know, so me and Bob had to play this prank on you. And Christy was like, you mean Tom? And I looked at him and I was like, you let me call you Bob this whole day? So I was like, you know what, fine. So I went into my phone, which I had saved him as Bob, and I was like, now you're Bob Tom. And so from that day on, I called him Bob Tom every single day, and he's still in my phone as Bob Tom to this minute, like to this minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he just would not, he was so humble, he didn't like, it didn't matter, you know, as long as I was talking to him and hanging out with him, and I just thought that was, again, one of the most humble things I had seen in a long time. So yeah, it's my boy, Bob Tom.